Like previously on the Flash series?
Oh geez, should I save Iris? Should I save Iris? I'm gonna save Iris. I'm not gonna save Iris. Oh my god, look at this hot dog. I'm not saving Iris. This is coming home with me. You're gonna be my new girlfriend. Come on, hot dog, get in my pocket.
Warner Brothers Discovery Board wants to go over CEO David Zaslav and shelve the Flash due to Ezra Miller's erratic behavior. Queen here with you. It is Wednesday morning at the time of this recording. This came out yesterday. I did not have time to record anything yesterday. I was super busy. Had 2 shows last night. Were great. Supreme Heretics, United Resistance, and the Monday Night War retrospective over on the Clown World Review. Go subscribe to both those wonderful channels. Support Drew and Tony, 2 of my great friends. Now, this story comes as no surprise to me. Given Ezra Miller's trajectory and his past sins and transgressions, I mean, I say past, most recently, this guy is weird, all right? I remember getting into an argument when I still talked to my stupid commie sister, and she was like, "You're just jealous because he looks good in a dress." And I'm sitting there going, why would I be jealous because some Fruit Loop looks good in a dress? And I say Fruit Loop because he is a Fruit Loop. And
Fruit Loop.
Take a sip from my Facebook jail inmate, which I've been trying to get locked up. I'm going at it with some members of the 41% Suicide Squad. We're trying to up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up, kid. Anyway. Ezra Miller. Guy's weird. Guy's a Fruit Loop, Fruit Booty, whatever you want to call him, Fruit Cake. There's no rational thought process going on in this guy's head. I think the only time he's happy is when he sees a hot dog go flying by in slow motion and he stares at it and pretends to like girls. The only time this guy wants to be around a woman is when he's going to assault her, apparently, which is absolutely disgusting. And it's weird because these leftist cult members champion people like him. You go, I'm a they, themsies, I'm wearing dresses on the red carpet, I have lipstick on, it's so fabulous. And of course,
guilty as accused.
Accused of, let's see how I can word this so YouTube doesn't get all pissy about it. He likes to take care of animals, as I've heard other YouTubers use that. He likes to, bathe and clean animals. But with people. Underage, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Ezra Miller is off his rocker. This movie, like I said, they've got $200-300 million invested in this already. So what do you do at that point? Do you just shelve a $200-300 million project? Do you throw another $100 million into reshoots, recasting the lead? At this point, I don't see why not. Unfortunately, he plays 2 versions of himself in this film, according to all reports. So it's a sticky situation. Oh, this came out this morning. I'm sorry. The story came out this morning. I'm still not awake yet. Still working on the first cup of coffee. But I won't let that stop me from being here with you folks and recording this video. Let's go.
Let's go!
J.B. Augustine, bounding into comics. The rest of Warner Brothers Discovery Board may not be as enthusiastic about The Flash as David Zaslav, the CEO. The latter is high on the film and doesn't think Ezra Miller will get too out of control before its release date, but others aren't so confident. Now, I've agreed with most of what David Zaslav has done so far after he came in and took over. So I don't really get why he would, I mean, I understand you just shelved a $90 to $100 million movie in Batgirl, which by all accounts probably would have bombed miserably. Been defended by weirdos, and, I would have got called a racist for not liking it. But that's just the way of the world today. You don't like anything, if there happens to be one person of color in it, you're a racist. And like I said, I've said multiple times, there's nothing against Leslie Grace. Beautiful woman. You're not Barbara Gordon, honey. You're not.
You are not.
So Miller is claiming that these are complex mental health issues, and he's begun ongoing treatment, or so he says. I don't care. You've committed multiple felonies in multiple different areas, regions, states, countries. So why, he choked that bitch in Iceland.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
So why don't we just skip all this bullshit and all the niceties and call it what it is? You're a sick fuck. There I go cursing again. And you're sick in the head, and you need to be in prison, all right? You need to be in prison. You don't belong in society. You can't function. It's obvious. And morons have thrown all the money in the world at you. I mean, but let's be honest, too. How did he get this way? Ezra Miller's been acting for a while, since a young age. What happens to young Hollywood actors and actresses that cause them to have meltdowns and, mental health issues later in life? I wish we knew or had some idea of what possibly could have happened to Ezra Miller. Gee, let me think.
That's a mystery.
All right, according to a scoop by Twitter user Undercover Audience, Zaslav was outvoted last Tuesday at a meeting about the movie's future as the board wants to shelve it indefinitely. Unhappy, he allegedly called another meeting on Thursday to try to get the result he wanted, and a shouting match reportedly ensued. Oh, that would have been fun. Undercover Audience right here. Apparently Zaslav got outvoted with regards to the Ezra situation. Majority of WB Discovery want to definitely shelve The Flash, but Zaslav was against it, so he called another meeting today. It sounds like there's a shouting match happening right now at Warner Brothers. So this Undercover Audience, I wonder who this is. It's always interesting to see these Twitter accounts that have, this insider information. It's like, who is this exactly, Who
are you?
Additionally, it said Zaslav is more worried about Aquaman 2 being a dud and doesn't want to cost the studio 2 failures from DC in a row, nor see 2 pictures get delayed any further. Well, I mean, if I was a betting man, I don't know, because Aquaman 2, damn, this just, I don't know. I don't know if Aquaman 2 is going to be any good. It looks, yeah. And they're going to have to recast Mera now because nobody wants Amber Turd in that movie. So, that's, and then they're talking to Emilia Clarke, which, she's an attractive woman, a decent actress, but, is she Mera?
Is this her?
So is Emilia Clarke right for this role? Well, something can be said for her in this role playing opposite Jason Momoa, because they had some pre-existing experience together on Game of Thrones. So, we'll get to see a Khal Drogo and Khaleesi reunion, possibly in Aquaman 2. I'm still not sold on the movie, but I enjoyed the first one. Don't get me wrong, James Wan did a great job with the first one, especially after coming off all the Snyder movies, and Justice League. It was refreshing. The color palette was very engaging. I remember it was my son's, the first movie he watched, because that came out when he was 3.5, maybe 4, and we sat there and watched it, and he did not move. The entire, 2.5 hours, he did not move. He sat there and just was in awe of the colors and the action and the CG. It really worked well. So, do I think Aquaman 2 will be a $1 billion movie? No. And it seems like Aquaman was released like a million years ago. It came out in December, I think it was December 2019. And that movie seems like it came out a million years ago now. It's been, the last couple of years have just been, they've just slogged by. Here we go. Fellow Scooper Grace Randolph jumped on the story, and though unable to verify the claims, asserts The Flash is facing its moment of truth. Do my best Grace impression. I'm not sure how true this RE specific drama details, but I am hearing that indeed this is it, man. The moment of truth for hashtag The Flash. Developing story. Hopefully we get the answer. RE, its fate soon. And Grace is just slow. And she's got white girl Forrest Whitaker eye going on over there. Grace, holler. I'll help you out. Yeah, she's not known for her intellect, I don't think.
See, the engine's running, but there's nobody behind the wheel.
It's possible the Flash gets canceled if the situation with Miller, fraught as it is with felonies and cult-like behavior, gets worse. That was another rumor. He was running a cult out of an Airbnb. That would probably make him one of the dumbest cult leaders in history. Next to that, what was the guy's name that ran the Heaven's Gate cult? That was like when I was a senior in high school. The release going ahead and Miller staying out of marketing is just as likely. But as of press time, the troubled actor has chosen option C, counseling. The troubled actor is seeking treatment for complex mental health agitations. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand I'm suffering from complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment, Miller said in a statement that was probably written by a publicist, and he could barely read it. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a safe, healthy, and productive stage in my life. It's added. I thought they say it added, like they're calling him an it. Which, let's be honest, not too far from the truth. Statement aside, Miller will likely have to stay out of the proceedings and the promotion for The Flash for the movie's box office to be salvageable. Bear in mind that's not to say the film is the problem, or even bad for that matter. Zaslav is reportedly thrilled with it, and those who are privy to the reactions from test screenings testify The Flash is really good. Scrapping The Flash would be a huge mistake, said Big Screen Leaks on Twitter. Test audiences really enjoyed the film, and one person told me they've never seen an audience so into a movie or so excited to discuss it when it was done.
Well, you may be right.
That could be true. Zaslav would add he has big plans for the coming DCEU. We have seen The Flash, Black Adam, Shazam 2, he said. We are very excited about them. We've seen them. We think they're terrific. We think we can make them even better.
Yeah, that'll make it better.
What is this YouTube persona do? Mind-blowing truth while Batgirl's really canceled. Woke no longer welcome at Warner Brothers. Oh, stay tuned for another video. Not from Doom Cock. Doom Tap. Helmet or not, you better report this. Alright, Ezra Miller. Guy's weird. Are they going to shelve The Flash? I'm about to give you my final thoughts. Let's go. Alright, folks, there you have it. David Zaslav wants The Flash to hit theaters. Obviously, he doesn't want to take another huge financial hit during the beginning of his tenure as CEO of Warner. You know, overseeing DC, as Walter Hamada's authority there has been somewhat usurped and kneecapped, which is fine. Walter Hamada needs to go. But this Ezra Miller thing, him saying he's entering therapy, is nothing more than a way for him to attempt to get out of any trouble that he's in or he's caused. This is not him wanting help. This is damage control. This is his publicist, probably his lawyers, telling him, you need to do this. You need to make this statement. You know, there was all these reports going on that he was heavily armed, body armor, and you know, he's out breaking into houses. This guy's been in multi-million-dollar motion pictures, and he's breaking into houses and stealing liquor like he's some 14-year-old. I don't quite grasp that, but like I said, people like this, they need help. They need mental help in the form of 4 walls, a padded room, and never seen the light of day again. This guy is, like I said at the beginning, he's weird. He's a Fruit Loop. Mentally, he's ruined because he's been in Hollywood for so long, and I alluded to and I'm not saying that it's a guarantee that something happened to him that would trigger this behavior later in life, you know, happened at an early age in Hollywood, you know, Spacey. But I'm just saying, you really have to look at these people's pasts to see what drives their present behavior. And I mean, after an investigation, I'm willing to bet into his past, there's probably some things that happened to him at a young age in Hollywood that, you know, led him to this weird lifestyle. I'm sorry, but no sane, rational man just wakes up one day and goes, I'm going to put on a dress and lipstick and eyeliner and look fabulous. No, you don't. It doesn't fucking happen unless you're a little touched in the head. So that's it, gang. That's what I got for you. Now it's your turn. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to see The Flash if it hits theaters? Are you curious about how good it actually is? Because I really am. I'm curious. And I'm not like adamantly I don't want this movie to really be really. I mean, shelving it would make me laugh. But I mean, I'd rather see it so I can review it and eviscerate it. If it deserves it, you know. I mean, if it's a good movie, who do you think they're going to, if at all, who do you think they're going to recast Ezra Miller with if they decide to do reshoots? Or are they going to release it with Ezra Miller? Leave it in the comments below. Members get thanked proper at the end of the video. Remember, we got 2 membership tiers now. All that's in the video. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to DM me or email me. All the contact is in the description to the video. I'm Infinitale Chronicles of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all